Hello survivors, I'm your host, King Dogspeed. Welcome to this episode of Fortnite Save the World. Again, I've been meaning to make this video for a while. I want to compare, I'm going to test every trap and see how they work around stairs. I did already test a little bit, quite a bit already actually. And in this test, the way that you use stairs and the way that you use roofs, they work the same as far as I can tell. There's no difference. A lot of times I think it's better to use roofs than it is in stairs in general, mainly because a lot of times I think roofs are better because you can change the shapes wildly and they're very versatile. However, sometimes stairs are indeed better. Like you can have the skinny stairs. So it forces the husks to have a traffic jam. Sometimes you want that. A lot of times you don't want that because that forces them to just destroy the stairs. So you don't really want that always, but it is an option. So yeah, when I say trapped and stairs, just know that as far as I can tell, you can do this with roofs as well. All the results are going to be the same. There are a lot of traps that you don't want to use around stairs because they just stop working. And I want to demonstrate all that to see which one is going to be good and which one's going to be bad. I made a spreadsheet. These are all the traps. I'd like to test this on an encampment. Yeah, this should be good. Here's the spreadsheet. And let's test each of them. What? Nothing. That's the, okay, well. But if I do this, oh, that's also nothing, of course. Okay, so it is indeed nothing. Because if I do this, right? Do it. Do it. I dare you. I triple double dog dare you. Please? Okay. All right. All right. I should have done it that way. Well, there's that. Test 1 is complete. Air trap. Nope. Doesn't do anything. Okay. So. Very good start. So let's do ceiling drop trap. I want to actually test. What I don't know. I want to test how high up can you have the ceiling electric field and still it be effective. Okay, here we go. Ceiling drop trap. And boom, baby. Cool. So that is great. Despawn. Good. This is the regular 2 high plus extra. In fact, this might not be good now that I think about it. Oh, it just occurred to me this might not be good. Because this is going to be beyond the regular 2 height because it triggers here. I didn't even think about that until now. So the ceiling electric field will be 3 high for enemies that are here, which means it's not going to hit. I didn't even think about that. I've been doing that wrong this whole. So to do the ceiling electric field, it actually needs to be 1 lower than this. Let's go ahead and test this. I bet it won't trigger until they're at the very yeah. And now it triggers. Oh, but wait a minute. The guys in the back that follow were indeed getting hurt. Okay, I take that back. It's actually quite good. Oh, they are taking damage. They are indeed taking damage. I thought it's completely pointless. It's not pointless. I see. And it's cheap too. And it's very efficient too. I was not expecting that. Ceiling gas trap is a yes. That is indeed good. That is indeed effective. Let's actually test this now. So this is 3 high, essentially 4 high almost. So it does not activate until it gets to the very end. If you want the maximum force, you probably want it 3 high. But in this situation, you might want to have it 2 high. That will probably trigger right when they get to this point. Wow. Oh, that goes way more. Oh, that's considerably more. Well, let me give the result. So ceiling drop trap. Good. And I haven't done the booster. Okay, we'll do the booster. That too. Let me actually test the ceiling electric field. Okay. Now, what if they are not in it or under it? Oh, it's hitting it. It's still hitting it. It was absolutely hitting it. Let's actually test this. What? It is. What the fuck? That is the biggest what the fuck for me so far today. Okay. Oh my, dude, like a huge range. So if they get within this area, then they get hit. If they're outside like this, they don't. So it's a safety benefit to be to be on the second floor or not, but it's not a necessity in terms of range. Wow. So that means you can absolutely put a ceiling electric field here if you want. And it will be just fine. But it will be vulnerable against propane tanks from sploders. What does this do? This from our test, that looks like it's going to be completely out of range. Again. Yeah, as I thought, it doesn't activate until... Well, okay. Activate or not, does it actually hit the... Nope, it doesn't. It only hits targets that are here, which is really shitty. That is not very good. Basically, anything beyond this point is not going to get hit. I mean, why limit yourself to that? So the verdict of this 2 walls high, you can put it right here. You know, that's what it is. There we go. Problem solved. There it is. That's where you want your ceiling electric field in relation to your stairs. In fact, it's covering, even in this location, we're covering 7 tiles. Wait, yeah, 7 tiles. We're covering 7 tiles. That one and that one is unavailable. But yeah, that will solve the problem. That will solve the problem. It will not get on in the way of the ceiling drop trap. Can you use a ceiling? Yeah, so there we go. Yeah, that is the most efficient. If you put this right here, it's even more efficient because now you got a 3x3. Now you can cover 9 tiles. Well, yeah, but I mean, why not put 2 there at this point? Why not? Because it's so good. Ceiling zapper. Okay, we'll do this anyway. I think based on what we've learned so far today, I can deduce what's gonna happen, but we can do it anyway. Why not? For science. Ooh, that one didn't even trigger. That one didn't even trigger. Is that gonna hit him? No, that's not even gonna hit him. Yeah. Yeah, not until they get all the way up. So the verdict is absolutely no. No. Not there. Maybe here, if you really want to hit smashers and stuff like that. But yeah, not there. Much better to put like almost anything else. Cozy campfire. Let's go here. Wait, really? It's not working. Yeah, nothing's happening. When I get to here though, now it's healing me. Now it's healing me. But when I'm under, it won't. It's out of range. Okay, so the conclusion is no. Absolutely no. I think it works laterally though. Okay, so we're gonna go under the stairs this time. Booster pad. Fun fact, I've never used this before. or made it or I've never even made. What happens when I do this? Nothing. Ah. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's why we're experimenting. It does nothing. Nothing. Defender post. It doesn't work. However, you can do this. You can place it afterwards, but you can't place it before. Next, cozy campfire. Oh, it is working. It works. Flame grill. What? Flame grill floor trap. You know, the one that I never, ever, 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 ever use. We're about to find out. Nothing. Nothing. And the floor freezing trap does nothing. Okay, cool. That was weird. That was weird. That was weird. Okay, so floor freeze trap Does not work. Okay. Cool. Floor launcher. Again, I already know what this is supposed to do, but again, I have been surprised multiple times today by seemingly obvious things, so I'm just being thorough. I'm not experienced in this game. I'm not like a veteran. I'm not like a expert or anything, but I do experiments and I like to figure shit out. Okay, that doesn't do anything. Okay, floor launcher is a negative. Okay, healing trap. Deactivate. Okay, well, yeah, okay. Well, I mean, it looks obvious, but let's go ahead and try. Healing. Nothing. I can hear it, but nothing. Next is player jump pad. Wait, didn't we already try this? No, I guess we didn't. Let's go ahead and... Well, how does this even work anyway? Boing. Okay. Wait, why is it... That's so weird. I don't know how this works. Okay, nothing's happening. Let me try putting it in a different corner. Okay. Why is it like that? Why is it like a quarter-sized thing? Oh, it worked. Oh, are you kidding me? What the fuck? Boing! Okay, listen, I was not expecting that. It works! Holy shit! What the fuck? Wow! It works, bro! What the fuck? Boing! That's so cool! Hey! That's cool! I didn't know that. Player jump pad is a yes. I'm definitely that is definitely a surprise. Next, retractable floor spikes. Here we go. Nothing. Okay. That's what I thought. Next is tar pit. Nothing. Tar pit is a no, which is no surprise. Wooden floor spikes. What is glowing here? What is this? There's an invisible car here. Oh, that's so weird. I've never seen that before. And I guess I still haven't. Okay, nothing. Wooden floor spikes is a no. We have done the above job and below job. Now we're gonna do the unjob. First one I'm doing is anti-air trap. Let's try to place this on the stairs. Nope, can't do that. Booster pad straight. Can I place it? Nope. Cozy campfire. Can I put that on this incline? Yes or no? What is your favorite color? Yes or no? Nope. Defender post. You will be shocked with the results. Nope, it does not work. Flame grill floor trap. Can I place this on the incline? Oh, you can. I'll be honest with you. I didn't know that. Because I never ever use these, and perhaps I should. Floor freeze trap. Floor freeze trap. And that's a yes. Yes, you can. Floor launcher. Yeah, you wish. Nope. Cannot. Healing pad. Can. Oh, you know what? I have seen people use this on an incline before, actually. Player jump pad. Okay. Is a negative. Womp womp. Next. Player jump pad. Nope. That's a negative. Retractable floor spikes. Ah, I know the answer to this. Retractable floor spikes. Yes. Tar pit. Tar pit, yes, you can. Fuck. Wooden floor spikes. Absolutely. Yes. One of my favorite traps ever. Start with the broadside. Okay, okay, okay. Nothing. Nada. Doesn't even fire when we go around it. Nothing. Abso-fucking-lutely nothing. Ceiling drop trap and nothing. Ceiling electric field. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Ceiling gas trap. Nothing. That is a negative. Ceiling zapper. Actually, this fucker might be able to test it for me. Come on, come here, come here. Come here for a second. Come here, come here. Hi, Kenny. And it works. Isn't that crazy? What if it's just half the stairs? Wait. Oh, that's that. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry. That is a good wall darts. Most of you guys know the answer to this, I think. Look at that. Look at that. Let's watch it again. Let's watch it again. That's like the best. This is like one of the best fucking traps ever. Really. Ceiling drop trap. What's gonna happen? I don't know. I actually don't know what's gonna happen. Let's find out. Let's find out. Oh, nothing happens. Oh, what a bummer. I wasn't expecting ceiling gas trap. Place your bets, and you would do that in a mission. Oh. Okay, I'll be honest with you. I was not expecting that to work. What the fuck? Why does that work? Oh my god, that works. Let's say this is your objective right here, and you have a final wall, right? You want to have a final wall with darts.
We'll need to build up to place the Atlas laser.
Like this, because the darts will hit through. And the only trap that actually hits through like this normally at the very, very end is the ceiling zapper. So in other words, oh my fuck, leave me the fuck alone. In other words, your final wall, what you want to have is a stairs, darts behind it, and you want to have a ceiling zapper. Spoiler alert. You need to have it like that and not like this, because if you have it like this, the darts will not activate. See, it does not activate, but it will if you do that. Broadside, everyone's favorite. Okay, let's do it again. So basically, it only fires one cannonball. In other words, it's a complete fucking waste. That's only a fraction of what you would normally get, and it sucks. Do dynamos work? That is a very good question. We're gonna test it. Sound wall. What do you guys think? Watch this. If you have one thing that you want to like use, that's gonna be half embedded and half all buried inside the stairs. If you're gonna just use one, let it be the sound wall. Well, no, it's not good. It's not even good when it's under either. See, oh, it didn't even hit anything. It didn't even hit anything. They need to be all the way in here to actually get hit. And they won't actually get hit by these either, because they need to be like in this position. You asked me about the Wall Dynamo. Let's try it. Let's see what happens. Oh, it fired. But it didn't do anything. There it is. Just doesn't work. How about under it? I was going to do that later, but yeah, that works. That works. Boom! Wall launcher. Wall launcher. Here it comes, and nothing. A lot of times you have an objective where it's like, a canyon on the other side. So you're like, hey, I just want to punch them off, right? You can't. Doesn't work. Nothing happens. Let's go to the next one. Perpendicular +1. Now, this is very interesting. I promise you this one is very interesting. We're talking about what we should put here. But what about above it? That's important, right? Do broadsides. You might be surprised with the results. I'm going to do this for funsies. It's not necessary, but here it comes. So surprisingly, it works it just keeps bouncing over and over and over and over and over, just like it does normally. It does drift, so it doesn't stay right here, but it keeps on killing everything that's behind it. So, broadside, resounding yes. Yes, broadside is a yes. Ideally, on like right here, you want to put sound wall, wall lights, and then broadside. That's what you want to do. Spoiler alert, that's it. Period. I'm gonna show you all the other ones, but that's what's gonna end up happening. Okay, I'll put wall darts. Nope. So the long and short of it is, no, it doesn't work. Because it goes over their heads. Because it's not an area of effect, it doesn't do well. I'm sure it can hit things like smashers and stuff, but like, that'd be kind of a waste if that's all. Well, fucking put broadsides then, if you're gonna do that, right? All dynamos. Let's give that a try. Yes! Wall dynamos are great. Especially because it's in a lower position, I think, but also because it's just an area of attack instead of like a single target. Jeez. That's a really shitty level one too. Wall launcher. So it activates. Oh wait, it actually hit a couple things. I'm surprised. Usually it doesn't really hit anything. So no, it's not very effective. Some of them do get hit, but like most of them don't. Again, it's an opportunity cost. Are you sure you want to put that there instead of broadside? Because if you have broadsides, it's a million times better. Usually they're all gone. Like it's not just like, okay, some of them went. No, like they're all gone. Wall dynamos and broadsides work really good when you put it above. And wall lights are still good too. And sound walls, of course, are great as well. Nothing happens. Nada. Sound wall. Oh, it fires. Look at that. Wall dynamo. Nope. Not working. Wall launcher. Yeah, you wish. Can you imagine? Yeah, you wish. That would be so cool if the wall launchers work. That'd be insane. Next is wall lights. Oh yeah, baby. So yeah, wall lights are great. Again, we only have one more left. Parallel rear is the only one we have left now. Let's do broadside. And nothing. Nothing. Once again, broadside does nothing. Next is sound wall. Take a wild guess. Here we go. Yes. Yes. Next, wall darts. Here we go. Aww. Doesn't do anything, which is weird, right? It definitely works when it's parallel in front, but when it's behind, it just doesn't activate. Next, wall dynamo. Nothing. A wall of disappointment is what this is. Wall launcher. Here it comes. And nothing. Literally nothing. And this is the last one. Wall lights. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here it comes. Nice. I can show you guys right here. See? It fired. 36 out of 38. Oh my god. Was that really 3 hours and 25 fucking minutes? Oh my god, unbelievable. But Here it is. The final result. When you have stairs and when you have trapped on the ceiling from above, what works are ceiling drop traps, ceiling electric fields, ceiling gas traps. They actually work. Zappers, no. Cozy campfires, if you have it like above the ceiling, no, does not work. If you have stairs, if you put something under the stairs on the floor and you have enemies on top of the stairs, what works? Broadside anti-air traps do not work. Booster pads do not work. Cozy campfires do work though. So you can have that under the stairs and it can actually heal you, which is pretty cool. None of these other stuff work. Player jump pads though, if you have that corner that is on the lower part, that is at the very, very lowest part of the stairs, it does work. Same with the player jump pad, which I did not know. On the stairs itself, flame grill floor traps, floor freeze traps, healing pads, retractable floor spikes, tar pits, and wooden floor spikes work. Above it, so wait, above through the stairs. So if you're gonna have a ceiling and then the stairs, then the enemy, if you have a ceiling, stairs, then the enemy, the only thing that will get through is ceiling zapper for some reason, but it does. So if you have a defensible position where you have a stairs or roof at the very, very end next to your wall, you can have a ceiling zapper over that as well to reinforce it. This is above through half stairs. Oh yeah. And if you change that stairs into half stairs, the ceiling gas trap will work and the ceiling zapper will also work. The ceiling gas trap will work in that situation, but the ceiling electric field and the ceiling drop trap don't even trigger. So if it's perpendicular, so it's to the side of it, if like the wall is half buried with the stairs like this, the only two things that will work are sound walls and wall lights. In fact, from here on, sound wall and wall lights always work when they're on walls because they're on walls. So if you're perpendicular and you're one tile higher than normal, then broadsides are very, very nice. I say it's like the best thing you can use is broadside. Sound walls work and wall dynamos also work and wall lights work as well. So if you're going to have a wall and then stairs, but the shorter part, the part that is closer to the ground is touching the wall like this. And if you want to put something on the wall, then you want to put a sound wall, wall darts, or wall lights. And if you're trying to do the opposite, if you're like hiding a wall behind the stairs, I guess, then on the wall, you want to put sound walls or wall lights. And those are the only two things that work. And with that, I think that is all of the possible combinations of traps with stairs. I think that's it. I think that's all the combinations. So yeah, there it is. If I hope this helps, but that gives other options what to do behind the stairs. True. What if you use halfway stairs and gas trap above? Don't know if that's effective enough, but more options. So if you use right. So like if you have something like instead of this, you can do this and you can do gas trap. That does indeed work. Yes, this does indeed fire. This does, which I didn't know until today. That is really cool. I don't know why that works, but it does work. Let me make it even like that. Oh, they're getting the gas and they're getting... Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. It's not firing. Wait, it's not firing. I don't think it's firing. It's not firing. It was firing earlier. Does it need to be on this side? That would be really weird if like left side or right side matters. That would be really weird. Oh my god, it does matter. Holy shit. Wait, what? Why does that matter? What? Now it's working. What? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Why does that matter? What? This is okay. This didn't work. Let's try it again. It just didn't fire, period. It's not firing. It does not work. But if I do this, now it does. Yeah, well, the wall lights have nothing to do with it. Wow, that's very interesting. That is very, very interesting. Wow. I wonder why that matters. That's so weird. That's so weird. Huh. Well. Guess we need to test the other ones too. What was it? It was the ceiling electric field did not fire when we did this earlier. Let's try it on this one. See if it does anything. That is so weird. Oh no, I'm full. Fuck. Nope, it doesn't fire. What if I have it this way? Nope. In fact, it doesn't even fire when they're in range. Normally, they're in range here. This thing will be attacking normally. As soon as I break this, it will. It'll kill everything that's around it. Let's try it again. Okay. See? Now it will attack it. Interesting. Very, very interesting. So, yeah, the stairs on that didn't matter if it was left or right. So we're testing this, right? Ceiling drop trap. Okay, sure. Nope. Doesn't work. Okay. Again, thank you very much for watching. I think that will do for now. If I forgot anything, let me know, guys, and then maybe I can try to go over it later at some time. But I hope that was helpful, especially because like there's a lot of maps where you need to lead the husks through various stair situation, and I hope that this helps to show that the ideal setup is that, and then with this and with these. Also, it'll be nice if you can put some walls right here. That will be nice because it will let the cannonballs bounce even more. But this, that's the way to go. That's really the way to go. All in all. Well, actually, that and hold on. I say that, but it's that and I guess this, right? Yeah, I guess that's what we agreed on. Like that too. That too. That too. See how this goes. Yeah, baby. Oh my god. Oh, okay. Hi. I'm doing that YouTuber thing of like, this is editing king, that I wanted to add a little something at the very end that I noticed that I probably should have done. So with all that said, I made an example of I just made an example of what we found out and where everything, if you place it, is pretty efficient. So that's the ceiling electric field. This is the secret sauce that can hit everything here. That's really cool. And yeah, things that worked around the stairs. We got the floor spikes right here. You got the floor freeze trap. Got the flame grill right there. And I do also have the tar pit behind here. Should I break this? I will in a second, I guess. So on the left, I put sound walls, even in halfway embedded here. And on the other side, what the hell just happened? Did that light just trigger? Why is this? Okay, whatever. Wall lights on this side. I don't know why this one's not lit up. That's so weird. And I got the wall. What the? Oh, that's right. I forgot to tell you guys. I forgot. So right here is one of those jump pads that are inside. That's right. That's under the incline. I forgot about that. Above right here is the broadside, and we got the dynamo. Of course, we got the ceiling drop trap right here to launch the tires laterally, and also another sound wall. And I would put maybe wall darts here, maybe, or of course wall lights, maybe even dynamo. And on the other side of the wall right here, we got the wall darts and the ceiling zap trap. Behind the stairs, I also have the, why aren't these lit up? I don't understand. That's so weird. The wall lights and the sound wall as well. And this is the directional pad that was hidden underneath. So yeah, that's I just wanted to add that at the very end. So, you know, instead of just all spreadsheets and scrolling through everything. So I hope you found that information interesting, and I hope you found me testing interesting too. I thought it was very interesting. Yeah, I think that, what is that? Oh no, never mind. I thought it was like a laser beam going. Yeah, I think we're good. I think that covers it. Here are the final results of the experiment. And again, if you guys have any questions, please feel free to let me know. And yeah, I think that will do it for now. Thank you very much for watching. I'm your host, King Dogspeed, and I'll see you next time. Look, that was actually pretty good, right?